The Red Sox Hall of Fame will be held November the 7th at the Marriott Copley Plaza. It's a marvelous event. We've been doing it for the last 10 or 12 years, inducting some of the great Red Sox players into the Hall of Fame. They have to have played for the Red Sox at least a minimum of 3 to 5 years and have retired as a Red Sox player. Not necessarily retired as a Red Sox player, but have played most of their career as a Red Sox player. We have a committee of 15 people that meet each year and go through all the Red Sox players that have played in the organization, in the history of the organization, and then vote upon them. And they have to have a unanimous vote or a 75% vote in some cases, but mostly a unanimous vote to elect them to the Red Sox Hall of Fame. This year we're doing Mo Vaughn, who was an MVP in the American League in 1985, one of the great power hitters in Red Sox history. We're doing Mike Greenwell, another great Red Sox player, who was a 303 career hitter for the Red Sox in his 10 years playing for the Red Sox. We're doing Bill Lee, has appeared in more games than any left-hand pitcher in Red Sox City. Had won 17 consecutive games, 3 straight years in a row, and one of the great left-hand pitchers in Red Sox history. We're doing Frank Sullivan, American League All-Star, and a great pitcher also. We're going to do Ed Kenny. Ed Kenny had been with the organization as director of minor league operations for 41 years. Many of the great players, Ted Williams, Carl Yastrzemski, Carlton Fisk, were developed in his time, and they had a great farm system. Eddie Kenny ran that for 41 years. We're doing George Digby, one of our great scouts who signed Wade Boggs, Mike Greenwell, so many great players in Red Sox, and worked for the organization for 50 years, scouted for the Red Sox. He's being inducted. And then we generally do a great moment in Red Sox history, and this year we're going to do Ted Williams' last home run, last at-bat. It was in September the 28th, 1960. His last game he'd ever play, in his last at-bat, he homered into right field. That's one of the great moments in Red Sox history, and that's going to be honored. His daughter will accept the award this year for him. Then we do 2 old-timers. We're doing a guy named Everett Scott, who captained 3 Red Sox World Championship clubs, the 1915, 17, and 18 World Series Championship clubs. One of the greatest fielders in Red Sox history. I think leads all Red Sox shortstops in games handled, games played, attempts, assists, putouts, and so forth. And then a guy named Wes Farrell, who was an all-star, led the league in hitting, led the league. He's one of the great hitters in Red Sox history, one of the greatest in Red Sox of all of baseball. Hit 38 home runs as a pitcher, which is the most ever hit by a pitcher in Major League Baseball. Won 32 games one year for the Red Sox, was an all-star, and one of the great pitchers in Red Sox history. They'll all be honored that night. It's a great event. We generally try to sell the event out. The proceeds go to the Red Sox Foundation, and the money from the foundation goes to inner city charity. So it's a great, great cause. We sell the tables for $10,000 or $5,000. It entitles the $10,000 have a former Red Sox Hall of Famer at the table with them during the dinner. We also sell the tickets individually for $350, keeping in mind that most of that will go to the Red Sox Foundation and becomes a tax write-off to them. But it's a wonderful event. Nesson Delays televise it and then shows it later on. And it's a great event. So people enjoy coming to it. They honor some of the great players in Red Sox history, and they contribute to a great cause.